Stop letting these bitches tell you what a real man is and a real shooter. Because when it come down to it, my nigga, when you bleeding out on the dirty floor, they not even gonna scream for you, my nigga. How much you wanna bet that if we asked her to run her fucking call log, there's not one 911 call on her call log? How much you want to bet if motherfucker asks, hey man, if you ain't have nothing to do with this, can we just get the phone log for that day at that time and see if you called 911? We didn't hear you screaming, so you had a cool head on your shoulders. I know at the very least you called the goddamn ambulance. I know you called the ambulance for him. I know you ain't just cold like that. No, you ain't cold like that. Y'all remember, this is a very heavy scene for me. It was in the movie Blow. In the movie Blow, it was Boston George's last deal, and he had worked with, you know, the dude he had worked with before, and then they at the goddamn the table and shit, and they had got everything through. He gave him a raise and everything. Then he had to go to the bathroom, and they was talking like, man, I feel bad too, but we got to do what we got to do. He came back to the table and started realizing, what's wrong with y'all? Where the fuck is my knife? And then he realized what was going on, and he said, let's do it. And the way that those informants stood up and turned away from the table, that's what I imagine. That's what I imagine. When I watched that video, I heard no screams. That's what I was looking for. I'm looking on the ground. I can clearly see this man right here, and they're confused. They're confused. So it's like, yeah, it's a lot of wounds here. It's a lot of wounds. And that can overwhelm anyone. And so they just out of human nature, man, I want to help him. He's in need of, there are still people like that out in the world. But the motherfucker who just posted the address, the motherfucker that is only there and having all of this shit because of this person, just as soon as he was neutralized, had no more use for him. And I have to imagine that when that shit went down, she got up and turned just like the motherfuckers in that movie Blow. That was heavy. That was heavy. All right, so this is a video I've been wanting to do for a while. But I just seen some shit. I just seen some shit on this motherfucker, and I said I'm gonna start doing that. As soon as I have the idea, I'm going with it. I'm going with it. We're going straight into it. Dog. This Clubhouse shit, my nigga. This Clubhouse shit. If you don't know what Clubhouse is an app just like Facebook or fucking. No, it's an app like Facebook, Instagram, or anything like that. But on this app, you supposed to. Where did she come from? No, honestly, to be really honest, I don't know. I don't fucking know what the fuck the whole point of it is. It's an app Well, yo, it's an app. It's an app where you, yo, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. It might be too low. No, that's right. So I guess it's supposed to be like a clubhouse. Everybody come, so you set up a room or whatever the fuck, and then everybody in the room is. Let me show you. So this is what it looked like. Nigga that told me I had his. They're like talking, like posting. Kitchen. What was that red? Damn, bitch, nigga trying to. Nigga can't skip past nothing. Nigga can't get shit done. But this is what it looked like. So you got, you can see the people or whatever the fuck. My question is, before we even get to any shit, dog, do motherfuckers get paid on there? Because like it'll be like hundreds of people. The setup will be like this, but it'll be hundreds of people on there. And then you can set up people who can talk and people who can't talk. And then all these other people, I guess they'll just be in the audience. And then you can make speakers and all this shit. But if you look at Clubhouse on YouTube, you will see it's just mess, beef on that motherfucker. And my biggest question was, dog, do these motherfuckers get paid? Like, like YouTube, even Instagram now, they have it to where you can get paid off of reels, even Facebook, I think. I'm thinking that, dog, there has to be some type of money flowing in this shit right here, the way these motherfuckers be on here. And I'm hearing something about Twitter space. I don't know what that means. But I heard that in the battle rap community, Twitter space. But dog, if you just go over there and listen to these motherfuckers, all right. Let's start from the beginning. If you have a place where people can connect, to where I have a service, tactical operations, we do promotion and marketing. Going on the internet now, my service doesn't have to just be local or wherever I can drive and touch physically. Now the business can expand worldwide if I needed to, if I have a certain, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck. If you have a GoFundMe, if you have a petition, you can spread that shit worldwide now. That's what social media is supposed to be used for. Some type of fucking way. Every time we get on social media, we find a way to turn that shit into a death trap. That's my whole shit. Ain't no motherfucking, hey man, I'm trying to get this fucking real estate business off the ground. I'm trying to get a few tips on that. Hey man, I'm trying to get my credit score up. I'm trying to see how we can do that. Man, hey, I'm trying to learn about the Hebrew Israelites. I'm trying to hear about I'm trying to learn about the Torah. That's not what it is. We get on this motherfucker and we want to use it as a way to gauge our peers, the people we went to school with. We want to gauge their life and compare it to ours, and we take pride in their failures. We gain solace when they try something and it doesn't work out. this is what I tell, you know, all of the people I work with, all the talents I work with, whether it be YouTube or music or whatever form of entertainment they in. It's not that nobody's watching your video or watching what you're doing, watching your progress. That's not the case. The case is that the people that are from where you from, that you went to school with, they're watching you. Facebook is gonna make it so every day you're gonna see people you may know. It's gonna have a list of them motherfuckers, and they're able to see what the fuck is going on. Best believe if you're doing anything within entertainment and you're past 21 years old, they're watching that shit to see what's going on with you. They just can't let that be known. This is why you go look at your story and compare that to your post, and the views and shit like that would be totally different. They're trying to see what the fuck you got going on. They just don't want to support it. And they don't want nobody else to know that they actually looking, but they're looking like a motherfucker. And that is, I feel like, our issue. Social media should be a place, you know, the other day, Deuce got off the fucking chain, and that motherfucker, so he got such a short term memory, that motherfucker will be over here doing something, and then next minute he'll see something else and see something else, and he'll be all the way in Mobile if you let him. Dog, what is that sound, my nigga? I appreciate that love. I appreciate it. Shout out that nigga Colorado Rick, my nigga. All the time, every time, my nigga. Shout out Colorado Rick. I appreciate it, big home. Hold on. So, dudes get away, and come to find out the pound got him. So I go to the pound to get him, and I'll be motherfucked if, dog, why the fuck is that shit still so loud? I'll be motherfucked if when I get to the pound, they don't show me a post on Facebook where people in my city are making all type of local posts, and someone had posted him on this Daphne page saying that, hey, is anybody missing a dog? And then you go look on this page, and it's just all the things that are happening close to us. Ain't no drama, ain't no beef. You know what I'm saying? They got a just useful shit. Hey man, it's a roadblock right here on goddamn 181. Hey, you got an accident right there on 98. Soon as we touch social media and some shit that you can spread a word out, we want to goddamn use that shit to lie about how well our life is doing. We want to post pictures that lie about the way we look. We want to start sending sneak disses because we don't know how to talk to each other. We start making memes about, I don't give a fuck who like me. I do what I feel like doing. I don't give a fuck. Just bullshit, beefing with nobody. Nobody knows you, but all of your posts are aimed towards someone and shit like that. You post a picture of your eye. You so big that you don't want to post the picture. You know it's gonna be fucked up if you go anywhere past your cheek. So you posting just a picture of your fucking eyelash, and you got motherfuckers on here knowing that you big as a fucking house twice. So, you go, girl. Ooh, that's beauty right there. Ooh, call me, cuz. Anytime a motherfucker do talk about expansion or getting to the next level in life, it's just bullshit to make a motherfucker seem like they're doing something. And it goes back to what Katrina said. If you've not went to Conversation with Me YouTube channel, I don't know what the fuck you got going on. She been going insane over that motherfucker. Man, Katrina been dropping shit. Katrina been dropping by the fucking minute. going insane over there. But Katrina said this a long time ago. It's like people are in their real life when they go to work. That's not who they are. When they get home off of work and they get to themselves, the person that they portray on the internet, that's when they come alive. That's when they can be who they want to be. So you got an evil motherfucker that don't do nothing positive all throughout the day, but get online and start talking about if you love Jesus Christ, like this post. And just go all through the day with that shit. And it's just all day a motherfucker is on the internet trying to do their best cool nigga impression or bad bitch impression. And this is, I feel, the basis of why we have all of these fucking problems, because a motherfucker is on the internet being someone totally different. Dog, I've heard shit in these Clubhouse rooms where it will be real, and that is so fucking disheartening. It's so disheartening. I'm not even gonna go on that rant, but it's so disheartening to hear niggas who actually earned their bandana, earned it with blood, sweat, and tears, earned it with torturing their family. For that bandana, nigga done put his mama through hell. Nigga done put the bandana over their children, their mother, everything. To hear them niggas on a fucking app arguing with a motherfucker who you can tell is a pure fucking Chick-fil-A drive-through employee, arguing with them. The motherfuckers on the internet, you just look in the comments of video and you just see these motherfuckers, they are coming alive on the internet. So it seems like every time that something goes up with us, the black space of it, it's all drama and mess and ooh, God, did you know that? Ooh. I don't spill nobody tea, but but that's something else. This Clubhouse shit, dog, I saw it in the for how hard motherfuckers be going and how much dick riding they do with certain people on this motherfucker. I'm like, okay, so Clubhouse must have, man, I hope I'm not coming down with nothing, dog. That's why I'm doing the show early, because I got to get up early tomorrow and shit like that. I hope I ain't coming down. I want to do the Illinois safety law tomorrow, but this weather changing and shit like that, and it's kind of throwing me a little bit. But excuse you looking at the shit, dog. You looking at it, and it's like, dog, for these motherfuckers to be up in arms like this for this long on this motherfucker right here, and the way that they dick riding the motherfucker who's speaking, these motherfuckers have to be getting paid. There is no way that these, but it's like, damn, that's a lot of niggas talking. It's like one somewhat celebrity on there, and there's a whole bunch of motherfuckers talking. Like, all the motherfuckers getting paid. So one day somebody invited me before they had it for Android. Somebody invited me in a room or some shit like that, and I asked like, "Yo, so how the payment work on Clubhouse?" Oh shit, no, it's just about networking. Hold on. You saying that motherfuckers is up on Clubhouse talking the way that they be talking, putting their life in danger the way that they do, dick riding the way that they do. You saying that they doing that shit for free? I can go into a whole nother direction with this shit, talking about the entertainment industry. People swear to God. Let me say this too. I'm saying people swear to God that it's just so easy to get into the entertainment industry and shit like that. And honestly, that may be true, because in order to get inside of today's entertainment industry, all you would have to do is Katrina just made a post a minute ago about that white girl who period. I'll show you, dog. Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, just let me see this. I didn't want to get caught up on that. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna find it.
Brit Barbie. Period I, period 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 period I, period.
Ain't no fucking. That's all you would have to do to get in today's entertainment industry. Just do something stupid, do something trash, crack an egg on top of your head, whatever. Say that you murdered Nipsey Hussle. Say that you killed PNB Rock. That's not and that's where a lot of y'all fuck up at. Y'all think all I need to do is be able to get in the industry. You not understanding. You not getting it. Getting in today's entertainment industry might be the easiest thing that you ever do. Sustaining in today's entertainment industry may be the hardest thing on the planet to do. Motherfuckers are fighting tooth and nail to stay relevant. Just think about in the last 4 months, the people who have came in and the people that have left. The nigga Five Crib, that niggas ain't on him no more. You see a lot of niggas who was just clowns and shit like that motherfuckers just don't care about. You'll see them on No Jumper, maybe even see them on Vlad, and that'll be it. Because they don't have anything to offer, and motherfuckers just trying to find the easy way. Getting in this industry is not hard, but actually being able to sustain and keep your whatever audience you have, being able to keep that audience for an extended period of time, that is the challenge. But with this Clubhouse shit, a motherfucker could get next to a celebrity, and because real niggas ain't too much on the internet, it's so many of these other people that maybe just be fans of gangster rappers, and they don't know how to, make friends with them. So they just try to agree with everything they say, and and because it's more of them than it is of real niggas, the majority wins. They don't see nothing wrong with making comments from a fake page, and then you ask them their social media, and they just, why does that matter? What does that matter? Dog, you should be embarrassed to even say that, but they not, because the majority wins. This is the era of the, like I said, it's the nerds' revenge of the nerds. No longer do they have to go to school and be fucking nervous and shit like that. Now you got to go on the internet and be nervous because these motherfuckers will make a meme of you. They got so many weapons that they can do in the virtual world, and they love that shit. But I got so many questions about the Clubhouse situation. But my main thing is, dog, I've seen videos on YouTube where it may be 8 hours long. You hear them talking about this person has had a room open for 24 hours, 36 hours, and shit like that. And motherfuckers are just sitting on there. And it's like, dog, somebody break this shit down to me, how this shit works. How is motherfuckers just cool with, yeah, I'm just on this bitch just listening. And another thing that blow me with that shit is motherfuckers will be up in there and they feel like because they have a room where it's known for drama, like you have like I said, I don't know how it works for real, but it's like you'll have a chat where motherfuckers don't do nothing but bash rappers, or they talk about mess or whatever the fuck it is. That's why people will come in the room, because Jay-Z is on the down low with Nas. Beyonce and Solange in a secret relationship. That will be the title and shit like that. And then they'll have the nerve to dog. I heard one time on this bitch, a nigga said, I ain't gonna lie, he's talented. I always gave him his credit. Dog, it's sound coming from somewhere, and that shit is blowing me. I always gave him his credit. He's a talented. He's the best resetter we got. A reset is when the room will be going crazy and shit, everybody arguing, and then the person, I guess a speaker or host, whatever, can put everybody on mute, and they be like, okay, hey man, this is the Big Bash Podcast Room. Everybody calm down. Today we're talking about A.O. Consaco fucking saying that he's gonna add another S to the 3 S's. Y'all make sure y'all follow everybody in the room and all. And it's like, hold on, my nigga. You're saying that is a talent? You're saying that saying what is, are you serious? And it's like, dog, is that really what motherfuckers is doing? Like, so man, this entertainment shit is too hard, man. I'm just gonna fucking what do you call it? Subconvent, or I'm gonna reinvent this shit over here to where all you gotta do to be a star and have talent is, and it's like, what? But it really says how fucking attention starved we are, man. Like, you don't give a fuck about anything real. None of y'all have any type of talent. Y'all can't do anything without drama. If it doesn't have drama, no one gives a fuck who you are. And then they get in mess within themselves. Like, I've seen these motherfuckers beef with each other over rooms. And it's like, dog, ain't no fucking way. So they have to be getting paid then. Hell, fuck no. One motherfucker talking about they copying us. Y'all are on that bitch talking about a celebrity event, how in the fuck can somebody be copying your room on Clubhouse if fucking PNB Rock just died? Man, they gonna start a room right after PNB Rock died, just like we did. Dog, this shit is starting to get, and dog, I'm trying to keep up with what's going on so that I don't get so far in the dust that it's just like, nigga, I just don't understand what's going on. But a motherfucker has to explain that to me, dog. So I just wanted to open the door with that one. But I want to show y'all, I'm up here editing, trying to get this shit ready for y'all. Go to the Patreon if you want to see that that hour-long special that we just dropped on the Derrick Jackson Hurt Woman Hustle video. It was in the Stupid Rappers format, so that's heavy. Ask Ayo, we got the what's the biggest sign the relationship is over coming up. So get to the Patreon so you can see what's going on. But this is what just made me go live. Look at this shit. That was Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, what's up? But Reds, it's in your back channel, bro. If y'all want to pin it and let the people look at it, whatever, bro, on there, like talking, like post it, you came to me.
Well, Reds, in the building.
Yeah.
What post it here, big?
You said what, Reds?
Explain to them what's in that picture. I'm sending it to TT. TT, you got it.
Okay, so basically what you're gonna see is Wax 100. I got out the shower first. So he was on the bed on Clubhouse. I was in the shower. I got out the shower and I was digging my clothes out of my bag. And while he was laying on the bed talking to Posted, I think he was in Posted room. Posted was crying about why he don't fuck with him and someone fucked up his content or some shit. While I was digging in my bag, I took a picture at first and I was like, nah, bro, this nigga gonna try to deny it. So then I recorded a video of him talking for a couple of seconds while he laying on his stomach or whatever. And yeah, and Reek. What? Who's in the Matrix?
No, don't worry about that. Go ahead, keep going.
But Reek was the nigga that told me ahead of time. Y'all remember when I don't know if y'all remember Wax kept saying on the stage like oh yeah, Reek did some snake shit. He told that girl this and this and that. What Reek told me was when he found out I was first fucking with the nigga, he like, man, Mika, just watch your back because I done seen the nigga tear bitches down as fast as he built them up. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in the hotel room, I heard Reek in my ear saying that. So that's what I did. And I wasn't gonna put it out, but the first time me and the nigga ever got into it, he just keep attacking my kids. And for you to call CPS, bro, that whole video just went other places that y'all find out later when it all unfolds. But that's a clip just for Clubhouse to see that Mika ain't been lying. I just choose to respond when I choose to.
Well, see, one thing about this room, we don't support lies, rumors, and gossip. We always come with the receipts. So if you check the Summer Jam screen at the top, that's what we like to call it in here, you know what I mean? The Summer Jam screen. If you go ahead and check that out, you know what I mean? Mika got the receipts right there, you know what I mean? I personally, you know what I mean? You know, I'm not going to click onto it, but, you know, for those that want to see it, you know, there it is, Whack 100, you know what I mean? And the birthday shit. So
I did scribble out his booty because last time they reported my Instagram, so I scribbled out the booty part.
Hey.
Hold that. Who the hell's kitchen?
Yeah. Oh, you supposed to already have one. Yeah, Give Hell's Kitchen a great band. Yeah, if anybody
already got one.
Tell Wack he ain't gotta be afraid. Ain't nobody gonna jump on him for nothing. We're gonna let him, you know what I mean, say whatever he gotta say.
And that's about it. So I just heard the bitch talking and it made me mad. But that's an example of what you have on there. You can hear how the bitch is talking. This is her claim to fame. You can tell by the way that the bitch purports herself that she wants fame. And once again, so many niggas who are not used to being stars, not used to being popular, they have no idea how to vet a bitch. They don't know how to vet a bitch. They don't know how to, let me make sure that you're not here for any other reason other than me. Like, and you can do that in a lot of different ways by, setting parameters, no fucking, no contact, make sure the bitch is, I'm not going there, but because a lot of niggas have never had popularity, they've never been that nigga, they don't do none of that vetting shit. The most vetting they'll do is asking a bitch what her birthday is to get her a fucking flight. Dog, I got a video. Oh man, I gotta do that. I gotta do that video. But we'll have to do that at another time. It's a nigga who, a bitch, he spent $5,000 on an Instagram model, brought her to whatever state he's in, took out to eat and all that shit. Then they get back to the room, and the bitch is talking about she don't like nobody to touch her, and that we're gonna go crazy on that one. But this one is just, I had to do this video. Somebody explain to me. Please tell me that motherfuckers is not on this fucking app for hours and hours just so they can be seen and be heard and to be in the mix. But I didn't expect that though. But like I said, it's now I'm gonna say it like this. These motherfuckers are so attention starved that it wouldn't surprise me for a motherfucker to, one, make a fake picture, put a voice behind it, all kind of shit, Photoshop, edit shit in and out. I wouldn't be surprised at that. Or I wouldn't be surprised if a motherfucker did that on purpose just to get some type of storyline to get on Love and Hip Hop for maybe at most one season. I don't even want to talk about that. Where the fuck is Nene at now? Even Stevie J. Motherfuckers is just attention starved. And the worst part about being attention starved, these motherfuckers is attention starved and talentless. Everything and anything that they do, someone else can replicate. And that's what makes the market so dangerous. It's the same thing with the rappers. Y'all are all fighting for position and spots and shit like that, but you all sound the same. So it's an even playing field. So now the only thing that can put you in front of the pack is publicity. And they'll have you believe that all publicity is good publicity. That's a whole nother fucking business model. So yeah, man, that just throw me off, dog. Like this Clubhouse shit, and another one is Bigo. I think they get paid. And it's even worse over there because they get paid by like tokens or something like that. Dog, it was some type of dating app that was out there that you could. It was a dating app that you could like. People could send you gifts or something like that. I think what was it tagged? Is that what it was called? Was it tagged? It wasn't Plenty of Fish. I think it was tagged. What was it? Real talk. That's what I'm telling you. Real talk. Yeah, dog. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Real talk. Shout out that nigga Brian Tisdale. I see you, bit home. Real talk. Dog, it's one of them things where it's like that attention star bullshit, that shit is gonna kill us, man. And it's just so, and the worst part about it is these are not no fucking children. These are grown people with teenage children. Some of them have grandchildren, and that is on Clubhouse and Bigo. Dog, you know, my nigga, if it was children on there, then you can kind of, all right, that's little kids, that is what a child is. A child is, you know, you got, if you got more than one child and just have more than one child around, you will see them fight for your attention. Sometimes literally fight for your attention. But for y'all motherfuckers to be grown, a lot of these motherfuckers is doing this shit at work. And what gets them hooked on it is the fact of no one cared about my existence. And now, even if they are calling me a liar or they calling me lame, people know my name. And it's a dude on YouTube that fits that whole parameter perfectly. But I don't get into that. Niggas don't give a fuck that they name is bullshit. At least people know my name. Even if they know a nigga name for trolling, they know a bitch name for lying or being a fucking prostitute whore. The bitch Diamond the Body. You got grandchildren and you own this bitch gossiping for hours and there's no money on the table. No money on, there's no way that you're building a fucking platform. This is why you will see motherfuckers stay on Instagram, Facebook, and Clubhouse. All of the places, even Snapchat, they'll stay over that bitch and motherfucker will talk about podcasts. They'll talk about a new show or some shit like that. They won't never come to podcasts or to YouTube because they know that them numbers is going to show what it is. Dog, when you are seeing, a lot of people don't know that. It's a reason why motherfuckers stay in these places where you can kind of hide behind shit and motherfucker won't come to where it's real at. They won't do this right here where you just sit down and talk to a camera. They won't put out episodes and they won't do that because they know what they like the fuck. They can see what goes where and what doesn't. They know what numbers is what numbers. They stay in those places where you don't need talent. All you have to do is be messy. It was a local channel they had. A nigga wanted me to actually say something about this channel. And I went on there and I looked, and it's just a messy channel, just a motherfucker saying mess that's going around and shit like that. I said, I wish the fuck I would. When you actually have something and you work for it and you put time into it to be good at something, this is why I can't say their name, because I don't want them motherfuckers to be thrown in the same box as me. It's two totally different things going on. But it's just when I see shit like that, it's like, dog, do motherfuckers really think that is going to go somewhere? You really think that all you need is for a motherfucker to see you and then you're going to be a movie star? Have you not seen within the last 5 years? That's not. You can try to pick, well, look what this person did. Look at Cardi B. You can play them games if you want to. You can play them games. But in reality, if we're going by the numbers, you have a better chance of going to the NFL or the NBA. than to actually be able to come into the entertainment industry and sustain. Those little bullshit, well, he started doing bullshit and he blew up. She started doing bullshit and she blew up. Yet those fucking numbers are so bullshit that you should be embarrassed to even say them. That's not how you, and it, like I said, it is fucked up, my nigga. It's fucked up. Because you have talented people, dog. I'm talking about R&B singers, real. I'm talking about you got rappers, real talent. But it's just, and that's why I tell motherfucker, dog, even if a motherfucker doing a podcast, you have to understand nobody is going to help you. That's the first thing. As soon as you understand that, then you can work better, because now when you come to a person, you come to them correct. Like if you hit me up, I had a nigga hit me the other day about, sent me one of his videos. I'm just spreading it. Like, no, don't do that. You putting a video of you in my inbox is not going to do anything for you. You have to know that nobody wants to watch your shit. As soon as you understand that, then you can say, okay, I know that no regular people don't want to watch my shit. So if I'm fucking with somebody who got something going on, I have to lead with the money, and that will put you in a better position. If you're in the mindset of, well, nigga, I'm just trying to show you, then you're going to stay in that same position, and you have to look at that. If you feel that the person is reputable enough for you to send them your shit, hoping that they like it, then there's no reason why you wouldn't put money with that. You can't send it. They reputable and shit, but as soon as they tell you, well, look, it costs this much for a feedback fee. Oh no, I was just sharing it with you. I thought you might like it. Okay, that's the word. Send the money over. Like you like. Especially if you see a motherfucker did it on their own, like nigga built his shit on his own, you know that a nigga is busy as fuck. You won't pay for that person time. You have to understand that it doesn't hurt me if you don't pay, but for you, podcast, rap, singing, acting, anything within this entertainment shit, are you serious? Do you know how many motherfuckers is trying to get into this shit? But I think that's a lot of the shit we have, because I would bet that a lot of these people that's on these bullshit websites, a lot of them have dreams and aspirations of having a podcast, of having a show, of, you know, of having an audience look at them. But they are trying to go about it in the roundabout way. You're trying to go through the back door. It's not going to translate. People watching you because of drama and people just watching you because you're entertaining are two totally different things. Right now on YouTube, shout out to that nigga Shaka out of Memphis, Circle Money. He said there was another person on YouTube saying that, I don't know, I think this year has been the hardest year on YouTube. Like people that got, you know, millions of subscribers and shit like that, motherfuckers is in a bad place. Videos ain't getting monetized. People aren't watching videos. Just go to a prison channel. No offense. I'm gonna say this just so to give a point of reference. The nigga Big Herc, he's a prison YouTuber. His name is Big Herc. It's called Fresh Out. I think Fresh Out YouTube channel. That nigga has over 1 million subscribers, and just you go look at his numbers. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people get tired of shit for one, but when YouTube starts cracking down on certain genres like hip hop and hip hop news and all these different things, motherfuckers. So this ain't no, if you motherfucker don't understand that if you're doing 20,000 views, if you're doing nigga shit, depending on your subscriber count and what videos you're doing, you can do 5,000 views and you in the good. And that's if you're getting paid by YouTube. Now, when you like what we do over here is something different to where, you know, we don't worry about YouTube monetization. We push through the people. So it's different. But a lot of these people that you see doing these weird videos and kind of when you're looking at these YouTube people and you're seeing them do a lot of the shit that they're doing that you may not understand, it's because they're trying to beat the YouTube game. This is why I never, ever push a person, any talent I work with. The whole goal is not so that you can get paid from YouTube. The only thing that you're doing is using YouTube as a way to get to the people who find value in what it is you talk about. Whether you're a relationship coach, whether you're a fucking gamer, whether you're a trucker, whether you're a porn star, shout out to Tay Lit. All we need to do is get you to your fan base, and everything else will take care of itself. YouTube is going to be up and down, sideways to sideways. If you're trying to get a for sure stream of income off of entertainment, then you can't depend on that. So first of all, you need to get to the people who find value in what it is you do. And before you even do that, you need to make sure that you're valuable. What you're saying is valuable. Your point of view is valuable. You need to make sure of that first. A lot of motherfuckers you've never done nothing in life, never, you know what I'm saying? You don't have any experience in anything outstanding, but you want to be famous. I stopped doing that type of shit in 2019. Motherfuckers just want to get into the hip hop and talk about, motherfuckers just want people to look at them. And dog, before anything on anything, you need to be good at something. That's it, that's all. I'm good at being me. Dog, if you're coming into this shit trying to be a personality, that you're the type of person that goes on this shit. Because that's all you have. You coming into this shit trying to be K Michelle or Stevie J, don't have any talent, but I'm the life of the party. What the fuck are you talking about? You're the life of the party. What? People just gonna fall in love with my swag. What? And like I said, this is what we're dealing with. A lot of motherfuckers want to be famous but have no talent. And so you get Clubhouse, you get Bigo, you get these things. All of them want to be right here. All of them want to be in a situation where they don't need to talk to nobody, talk about nobody. It's just them and their audience. That's what they want. That's why they're doing these things. They don't care how they get people looking at them. They just want people to look at them. Hoping that, you know, man, I connected with these people on a level to where they'll really fuck with me. And don't let them tell you otherwise. These people are on Bigo, Clubhouse, and all these other places because they want to be able to do numbers on YouTube. That's it. That's all. And that's important because, you know, when I'm working with YouTube channels, it's so easy for a person to feel like their views aren't high enough. And it's like, in this era of this industry, you have to appreciate the slow grind, acquiring a person one at a time until you get to the point where 2 at a time, 3 at a time, 5, 10, you know what I'm saying? But those people are coming on board with you and they're fucking with who you are, not what you talk about, who you are. We had a guy the other day came onto the PMV video and said he want to hear me holler about the Boosie and the jeweler situation. That shit already happened. He knows what happened, but he just wants to hear my point of view on it. That's all that you can ask for. That's all that you can ask for. They don't give a fuck about you putting the content out first. They don't give a fuck about you breaking no news. Give a fuck. Hey, man, I want to hear you talk about this right here. That's all that you could want. People that do this bullshit right here, the fuck, when you come into the game with that type of bullshit, it's just like a rapper who come in the game on some beef shit. This ain't 50 Cent in back in the day teaching motherfuckers how to rob. You come in this bitch on that beef shit, you will never leave it. And you've seen artists who've done that shit and they lost. Niggas don't listen to their regular music. But this song come out and it's, oh, we own it. All of this shit is connected because all of these people want to be famous. They just trying to go the fast way. Like they say, all money ain't good money. All viewers ain't good viewers. So yeah, I just wanted to speak on that because that's something I've been wanting to speak on. When you see them people on Clubhouse and shit like that, and you don't see a YouTube channel up under there, it's for a reason. They know that people don't act. So if they get in that room and act like they somebody and shit, act like they're important, the fucking speakers and the house people and the mute button and all the other shit they got going on, resetters, them folks know that they don't matter. That's why they stay in that room so long, because that's just like a fucking CO at a jail. He picking up shift after shift after shift. He loved this job because this is the only place where he maintains any semblance of power. Motherfucker will stay on this motherfucker and just onto my ride dick and just be straight girls simply because they get to be a moderator or something like that. And that's the only time to shine. I'm resetting the room because we need to keep, like, this is the only time they have power. And before a bitch say something about me hating on Clubhouse, as I said, that's the equivalent of a motherfucker saying that an NBA player is hating on a motherfucker that plays at the Rucker. Well, that's not a good example. That's not a good example. Well, maybe it is a good example because people look at the Rucker like it's, it's heavy in the street. But in real life, the person in the Rucker is trying to get to the NBA. So even if the person that's in the NBA is sitting on the bench. So I just wanted to holler at y'all about that. Theo, I seen you earlier. I wanted to holler at you, dog. I wanted to holler at Theo. Let me go over here to the y'all know y'all feel it whenever y'all finna get sick. That shit in the back of your throat. Like you gotta scratch your throat and shit. I feel that shit, dog. Hold on. Man, come on, man. You know this nigga ain't never gonna stop, man. Shout out to that nigga, Ronald Smith. Ronald Smith says More seasoning for the gumbo. Showing love. I fuck with that, big home. I appreciate it. Shout out that nigga Matt Haskins. Matt Haskins come through. No words, just love. I appreciate that, big home. Yeah, I got. It's a little bit in my nose, a little bit. Pause on that. Shout out to that nigga Charles. Charles says YouTube ain't the streets. What you mean by that, Charles? Yeah, I seen you feel. I'm like, what the hell? I was finna text you earlier, like, what the hell going on? No, I'm getting sick. I don't even want to say I'm getting. I don't want to say that, but it's starting. Y'all been feeling that cool air, been a little cool air passing through, a little cool. And I just think that my body is starting to, I guess get confused. I was out there cutting grass yesterday, but I just usually when I guess I'm finna get sick, it'll start feeling scratchy at the top of the back of the roof of my mouth, and then that shit'll go down until it get to the lung, and it's the whole cough and shit. I hope I'm not getting like that, but appreciate it. What the fuck? I feel that shit. Look, man, let me tell you something, dog. Let me tell you something, my nigga. I don't give a fuck how many times you done went to the PayPal. See, that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, y'all nigga gotta get y'all. I don't know what niggas is from, man. You think because you came to the PayPal, dog, niggas just be throwing me the fuck all the way off. Like, but dog, my question is, so why do niggas want to be gangsters for anyway? Like, why do niggas want to be gangsters anyway? It's like, dog, if you wanted to be a gangster, why in the fuck wouldn't you do that in your real life? You can actually do that. And really, dog, this goes more to the point. It goes more to the point, dog. Motherfuckers get on this internet, and Clubhouse could be something that we could use to actually mobilize. Anytime something happens in Chicago where the police do us wrong, or something is happening in Buffalo and we need to be able to get in touch with our people and all that. We don't use these motherfuckers for that. We use these motherfuckers so a motherfucker know that you actually fucked a motherfucker. He lying, y'all. He lying. He actually did have sex with me. Man. And you know, I feel like it's a lost cause, really. I tell Katrina that shit. Like, I don't know if it's mad or just confused and really feel like I can teach somebody something. A motherfucker be done said something in the comments and I be done wrote a whole book back to them because I'm trying to give them what I would give them in person, but doing it through, she was the one who told me that too, text has no tone. I'm trying to give them what I would give them if I was face to face, and it's just not gonna happen. Responding, I don't understand niggas, man. I just don't understand. I do not go on the internet looking for fucking doctors that are doing a surgical bypass. I don't go look for that. So I can go in the comments and tell him that no, he should have used the scalpel instead of the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is you niggas so insistent on, you know that you worked at fucking Cinnabon, you know. But niggas want to be gangbangers. Let me go on, because I feel it getting in my throat. Pause on that throat thing. I want to go live tomorrow about the Illinois safety law, where the cash bond and everything like that. We'll see. We'll see what happened with that. If you see it go up, then you'll know what it is. If not, then I'm gonna get what Big Homie said. Big Homie said get a hot tidy. I don't know what that is, but a nigga said get the NyQuil now, and I'm with that. I'm gonna go and knock this shit out before I even get it for real. So I appreciate y'all, man, and I'll see y'all in a minute. Love, love, love.